following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona. Brother Mike back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. Thanks for tuning into the program. Today's Bible study, COVID demons. Today on Hardcore. Hey, will you call somebody and tell them the radio program's on? I got an interesting show on vaccinations today. Some of you aren't going to believe it, but I'll tell you what, it's really true. I tested it out, and I know it's true. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. It's the red brick building. On the website, HardcoreChristianity.com, you'll see all of our ministry services. We have 2 live services every week, Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific and Arizona time. If you go to the website, you'll be able to sign up for one of our free seminars. Both of our services, Thursday and Friday night, are on our streaming channel, youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. I have a deliverance and training program once a month, the 4th Saturday of every month at noon, and you're welcome to join. There's no charge. Okay? Please remember to hit the PayPal button when you go to the website and send us another donation, as you have for the last 20 years. That's how long I've been on the radio in Maricopa County, Arizona. Sister Karen's on the homepage of the website. She'd love to list your house for sale. She loves working with Spirit-filled Christians. If you need a religious exemption for the jab, the vaccine, you can get one free. Mike at hardcorechristianity.com is my email address. Send me an email today. I will send it to you today. If you know somebody who needs to be delivered and they can't come to the deliverance center, send me an email, Mike at hardcorechristianity.com. I will send you the miracle list for healing and deliverance, a step-by-step guide that works 100% of the time. Please remember, we have a Zoom deliverance and healing service every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific and Arizona time. Send me an email and I'll get you the code and the password. COVID-19 demons. This is unbelievable. Okay? If you go to godtube.com, we're also on GodTube, of course, and put in HCCHOH. If you put that in, it'll go to our site. And then check out the video. We did a service last year on COVID-19 because we'd been having reports that spirits had been entering people's bodies when they got the vaccine, and several people were really concerned about it. I didn't know everything I know now about it. I was curious about it, so we had a special healing and deliverance service. It's recorded on our GodTube channel there. You can watch the service, get the information, and you can be delivered at the end of the teaching. But we had a service that was absolutely shocking. These special demons were coming out of people who had received the vaccine. And, you know, the vaccine is, without question, malicious. And it's easy to tell how dangerous this thing is. The government came out with the vaccine, and number one, they lied about it. As soon as somebody lies to you about something, that's a red flag. They're up to something. Okay? As soon as somebody lies to you, that's a red flag in anything, not just the vaccine. You name it, any avenue of life. If you catch somebody lying to you, you know something wrong. Okay? Something's wrong. And they lied about this vaccine up one side, down the other. Number two, when the federal government gave the pharmaceutical companies exemption of liability, when that happened, wow, you know something's up. Right? Thirdly, warp speed. Okay? You cannot get a vaccine through warp speed. That isn't even scientifically possible. Why? Animal trials. Vaccines have to be tested over a period of years to be sure they're safe. Number 4, the federal government and the pharmaceuticals were covering up the side effects to the vaccines. For example, women were having miscarriages. For example, young men were having heart conditions. Some of them were having heart attacks and some were dying. And just as an example, they lied about the vaccine and they got caught very quickly. They said, hey, if you take the vaccine, you're not going to get COVID and you're not going to spread it to somebody else. Well, that lie was exposed relatively quickly. Within a few months, people were coming down with COVID who had been fully vaccinated. Okay? And number 5, they wanted to vaccinate children, even though the medical science documented vaccines were not needed for children because basically children don't die from COVID. They don't get very sick from it. Children who have immune systems are very powerful to COVID, and there is no need for a vaccine. It's nothing more than a revenue generation tool. The whole thing was designed to make you a tool. Well, you can imagine I was a little bit surprised when we had this service, and again, you can see it on our GodTube channel, because spirits were coming out of people when we were commanding the COVID-19 demons and the vaccine demons to come out. These demons had specifically gotten into people. Over 24 people got delivered from COVID-19 demons during that service. You can watch the deliverance portion of the service. When you go to our GodTube channel, you can watch that service. At the end of the service is the deliverance portion. It was flat out amazing. Well, guess what happened? This may come as another shock to you, but did you see this report that came out from Manila in the Philippines? Here it is, quote, there are now so many fully vaccinated people showing strong signs of demonic possession that a new St. Michael Center for Spiritual Liberation and Exorcism has been created and set up in Manila. According to the reports, the new site will be dedicated to performing exorcisms on people who got jabbed for the Wuhan coronavirus. Father Jose Francisco Sequia says he receives about 10 reports every single day of demons manifesting and infesting the bodies of people who are receiving the vaccine. Now, as you know, the Philippines is a Roman Catholic country. The vast majority of people that live there are Roman Catholic. So the Roman Catholic Church, it says in the article, set up a facility which is the first of its kind anywhere in Asia. They are training priests over there, specifically in exorcisms, in the art of expelling demons. And Father Jose is the chief exorcist of the entire system for the whole country. The official story, according to them, is that this is not a pandemic, it's a planned-demic. They believe, again, this is the Catholic Church in the Philippines. They think this thing was planned. And they think this thing is satanic. There are so many people over there who have been vaccinated, who have been manifesting demons, that it is literally alarming the entire country. According to this report, the center will minister to those people in bondage to the devil who are therefore the poorest of the poor and usually overlooked. Okay? That is also true here in America. The poor, the lower class, are the ones who are always overlooked. Now, in this article, this Father Jose makes a number of very unusual claims, which I don't want to promote. But, for example, one of them was he says that demons send him text messages on his phone after he does exorcisms on people who have had the vaccine. And according to this father, over the past 3 to 5 years, there has been not only a gigantic increase in the vaccinations, but also in witchcraft taking place in people's homes. Apparently, witchcraft is spreading left and right over there, and that's exactly what we found in our deliverance service. Again, you can catch it on our GodTube channel. That's exactly what we found, that there was a vaccine, and the demons that got in through the vaccine had a powerful relation to witchcraft spirits. Witchcraft apparently gives these vaccine demons power and allows them to manifest and spread very quickly. According to this father, after the exorcisms, many of the Catholic priests get attacked, and that the demons play around with anything that is electrical. They attack the electricity in homes, lights flicker, things move, all kinds of weird witchcraft things are occurring as a result of this vaccine. And we know from what's happened in America, this vaccine is a red flag and is to be avoided at any cost. If you've been vaccinated and you are having strange spiritual manifestations, 602-636-5800. You're eligible for free counseling and prayer services at the Arizona Deliverance Center. If you took the jab, you made a big mistake. If you are experiencing strange or unusual spiritual symptoms, dreams, nightmares, manifestations, 602-636-5800. Please come for help now.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.